Okay, today is, let's see, what's today? Today is Saturday, January 26th, 2013. As we all know, I was sent home on December 7, 2010. Flat out, just sent home. I had a notice of offer of work I received on the December 1st, and as you all know, December 7, 2010, I was flat out just sent home, and I was on FMLA, and I had an offer of work good for 1 year, which they denied 3 times. I should note that on December 6, 2010, the dispatcher falsified or altered my documents, and I took the documents that I received in 2011 to the Highway Patrol Office, Department of Transportation, and stated in front of a witness that the logs have been altered. I should also note that the safety manager in SAFEWAY and Tracy Distribution Center, it's the safety manager's responsibility to inspect them logs and to make out a log correction if there's a problem. I should note on December 6, 2010, the dispatcher altered my logs like I said. Okay, and he also took, on December 7, 2010, took my trip sheet or logs or whatever it is and threw it in the garbage because I didn't get paid for that day, and I lost 20 minutes on December 6, 2010. On top of the 20 minutes, when he altered my logs became incorrect. I was unable to obtain employment because I wasn't able to report the proper hours that were left so that I could continue working somewhere else. And I should note that the safety manager did not inspect the logs or make a log correction on December 6, 2010 or December 7, 2010. His approval of the dispatcher to falsify or alter my logs by taking the 10:30 start when I was already on duty when I came to work, and the dispatcher took the time from the time clock in the driver's room and changed the time on my logs from 10:30 to 11:15, which means he falsified or altered my logs. And the safety manager in Tracy Distribution Center allowed it. It's his responsibility. I should say that again. It's his responsibility to inspect them logs to make sure that they're not in violation of the Department of Transportation. That's his job. He's supposed to oversee and inspect the logs for proper physical examination. And the bottom line is he's supposed to inspect them logs and make sure that they qualify and they're able to drive to have a Class 1 license, including a physical, and if there's any impairments and everything is to be corrected. That's his responsibility. He did not make a log correction on December 6th or December 7, 2010. He approved the dispatcher's falsification and altering of my documents, which became in violation of the Department of Transportation. And we're instructed to follow the Department of Transportation under company policy and union contract. It's a union shop. You will follow the Department of Transportation. I should note that the dispatcher did not follow the rules and regulations of the Department of Transportation, and Mike Sadler did not do his job by not examining the logs and the false accusation made by the dispatcher. And that I was sent home on December 7, 2010, flat out sent home illegally, in complete violation of the union contract, company policy, and workman's comp. And that's my statement. And there's no doubt about that, it's true. Okay? Mike Sadler screwed up. He should have inspected them logs. The dispatcher is working, who falsified and altered my documents and made my documents illegal under the Department of Transportation because he changed the time from 10:30 to 11:15, and I lost 20 minutes. And my logs became in violation because there was no way I could do almost 14 hours of work with less than 20 minutes. It's impossible. I'd be wrote up for I would be in violation. Okay, if I stopped at the scales and they inspected my logs, they would say, "How did you go from point A to point B in that amount of time?" I would be wrote up. Okay, for falsification of documents. Now it's Mike Sadler's job to catch it before I go to the scales or get inspected by the Department of Transportation, that it could be true and correct. Mike Sadler did not make a law correction on December 6 or December 7, 2010, and it was his responsibility to make sure that the alteration or falsifying of documents does not occur. So, and the fact that I was on FMLA and the fact that I had a notice of offer of work which was not honored at least 4 times, and the last time they refused is when my attorney from a legal clinic in Modesto, California sent me a letter to report to work immediately, and I was denied by Mike Sadler and the union. So that's my statement. That's an update for Saturday 26, 2013. So I should be returned to work immediately, like 1,500 other Teamsters, if they don't respond within 10, 20, or 30 days, or receive registered mail, or have proper representation in an interrogation done by the dispatcher, and there was no shop steward present. But in any event, they did not respond in 10, 20, or 30 days, and then they didn't prove their accusations by December 25th, 2010. And in fact, they were supposed to set a meeting, a date, and time, which they did so in 2011. 2011. January 11, 2011. I should note that's more than 30 days. And I should note that I should be returned to work immediately, and I've been waiting for a phone call or registered mail to report to work on the 10 o'clock shift according to the notice of offer of work, Eureka Run, and to get paid 14 hours a day from December 7, 2010. And there's no reason I shouldn't get paid that money for the fact I'm unable to obtain employment because of the dispatcher's action and Mike Sadler's not fulfilling his responsibility as a safety manager of the trucking department and trade distribution center in Tracy, California. So that's my statement. And for good possibility, I might add this statement to the court or to the hearing in Workman's Comp in Stockton, California. And again, I invoke double standards. Life is not fair. By Julio Zamora, 1385 El Camino Way, Los Banos, California, 209-829-1787, hired at Safeway in 2002, and I'm asking to be returned to work and my lifetime medical to be restored. No need to go any further. I hope that Judge Grill will consider this statement.